Thế tôn lời dạy tỏ tường, năm điều quán tưởng phải thường xét ra. Ta đây phải có sự già, thế nào tránh thoát lúc qua canh tàn. Ta đây mệnh tật phải mang, thế nào tránh thoát đặng ngàn mạnh lành. Ta đây sự chết sẵn dành, thế nào tránh thoát tự sanh đến kỳ. Ta đây phải chịu phân ly, nhân vật quý lên ta đi biết mà. Ta đi với nghiệp của ta, dù cho tốt xấu tạo ra tự mình. Theo ta bóng theo hình, cao thọ quả báo phân minh kết thành. hận ấy, hận thù không thể nguôi. Nó mắng tôi, đánh tôi, nó thắng tôi, cướp tôi. Không ôm hiền hận ấy, hận thù được từ ai lấy oán đau thù, oan oan tương báo, thiên thu hàng sâu. Từ tông định luật nhiệm màu, lấy ân báo oán, còn đâu oán thù. He hurts me, beats me, he defeated and robbed me. Those thinking such thoughts, hatred does not end. He hurts me, beats me, he defeated and robbed me. Nothing can such thoughts, the hatred will end. For hatred does not cease by hatred at any time. Hatred ceases by love. This is the truth. Nó mắng tôi, đánh tôi, nó thắng tôi, cướp tôi. Ai ôm hiền hận ấy, hận thù không thể nguôi. Nó mắng tôi, đánh tôi, nó thắng tôi, cướp tôi. Không ôm hiền hận ấy, hận thù được từ ai lấy oán đau thù, oan oan tương báo, thiên thu hàng sâu. Từ tâm định luật nhiệm màu, lấy ân báo oán, còn đâu oán thù. Nó mắng tôi, đánh tôi, nó thắng tôi, cướp tôi. Ai ôm hiền hận ấy, hận thù không thể nguôi. Nó mắng tôi, đánh tôi, nó thắng tôi, cướp tôi. Không ôm hiền hận ấy, hận thù được từ ai lấy oán báo thù, oan oan tương báo, thiên thu hàng sâu. Từ tâm định luật nhiệm màu, lấy ân báo oán, còn đâu oán thù. Lấy ân báo oán, còn đâu oán thù. Nam mô Phật Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni. Xin trân trọng giới thiệu đến chư tôn đức, tăng, ni và quý thiện hữu.
Broad against Team Nhac. First year that the Warriors will not have a participant in the All-Star game. They will open the second half Thursday at Chase Center against the Houston Rockets. Now, it's a very small sample size, only 3 games. But so far, Steve Kerr happy with the play of Andrew Wiggins.
He's been really good. You know, he hasn't played with us and played in our style for long at all, but he's been really efficient. He's enjoying himself. He's finding a groove out there and played at a very high level.
Warriors have not been playing at a very high level this year. They go into the All-Star break losers of 4 in a row. Top 25 college basketball of note, San Diego State remains perfect, 26-0. They knock off Boise State 72-55. Villanova trailed at the half at Temple and went on a 20-2 run and ended up winning by 20 76-56. Cal is in the second half at home against Arizona State, and they are trailing that game 38-35. Women's hoops, Stanford comes back to beat Colorado 69-66. Kiana Williams with 2 3-pointers in the final 12 seconds. The tying three, and then the go-ahead three on a 40-footer. I can't talk here. 40-footer at the buzzer to win it. She ends up with a career-high 29 points. The Cal women win at Utah 88-74. Adam Scott wins the Genesis Invitational at Riviera. Tiger Woods shoots a 77 to finish at 11 over par. At the sports desk, Joe Salvatore.
California, it's back, it's bigger, and it's better. The President's Day Sell-A-thon is back at your California Ford dealer. For 5 days only, it's bigger. Get huge cash back, low financing, amazing lease offers. Save big and win big on every Ford car, truck, and SUV. That's Ford Explorer, F-150, Ranger, Fusion, and more. All our most popular vehicles. It's better than ever. Now's the time for our best offers on the best-selling brand in America. Choose from a massive selection and get Sell-A-thon-size savings on a brand new Ford. These deals are too good to miss, so don't wait. The President's Day Sell-A-thon ends February 17th. If you've been waiting to buy a new Ford, your wait is over. The President's Day Sell-A-thon. It's back, it's bigger, and it's better than ever. But it won't last long. 5 days only. It all ends February 17th. Hurry to your California Ford dealers today. Learn more at buyfordnow.com. Best-selling claim based on 2019 CY sales.
Battling San Francisco's fentanyl crisis.
I haven't actually had a heroin overdose in probably 2 months. Everything is fentanyl right now.
4 minutes, is a long time to wait if someone's not breathing.
I'm Holly Kwon. Join me as we look at putting a life-saving drug in the hands of security guards and bartenders.
Nearly dying is an incredible rock bottom.
Tuesday on KCBS. 418 now KCBS. First for traffic, heavy traffic on the peninsula. To find out why, here's Peter Schofield.
That's right, Susan. The peninsula traffic that I'm looking at includes Highway 92 into and out of Half Moon Bay, where it's very slow, 92 westbound, for example. Most of that sluggish traffic starts right around Pelorcitos Creek and runs down to Digas Canyon Road, and leaving Half Moon Bay, eastbound 92, that tightens up from Highway 1 to Lemos Farm. Along the coast, Highway 1 bunching up off and on from both directions between Half Moon Bay and El Granada. Also, Highway 1 northbound, that slows approaching Lindemar. In Berkeley, 80 westbound, right about Ashby, the right lane partially blocked by this crash involving a couple of motorcycles and a car. The crash was moved to the right shoulder from the left lane. Traffic is backed up to before Gilman, and it's putting a lot of pressure on eastbound 580 approaching 80 from Central Avenue. In San Ramon, the Crow Canyon on-ramp to northbound 680, a crash has been moved to the right-hand shoulder, and you can report traffic to us on Twitter at KCBS AM/FM Traffic. Your next traffic update at 428 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
And our 6-day forecast now, we've got some clouds tonight with lows in the 30s and 40s. That'll be the overnight lows for the week as well. Tomorrow, President's Day, will be sunny with highs warming up into the 60s and low 70s. For Tuesday, we're going to see more sunshine with 60s for our highs. Wednesday, we'll stay in the 60s as well. Thursday, cloudy in the morning and then partly sunny for the afternoon with temperatures staying in the 60s. It'll warm up Friday and Saturday into the 60s and 70s once again. 64 this hour in Santa Rosa along with Oakland. It is 59 at the Napa Airport and in Redwood City. Conference reporting 65 degrees. San Jose's at 60. Livermore 61. In Hayward at 58. 58 as well in downtown San Francisco. Traffic and weather together sponsored by Mancini's Food World. KCBS News Time 420 as our news watch continues. The committee put together in Santa Cruz to study homeless issues will be presenting their findings this week. KCBS's Jennifer Hodges reports they were tasked with trying to set up safe sleeping zones.
Defining a public space for the homeless is the goal. Downtown residents, for the most part, say they're supportive of that, but they do question where it would be.
So, if you just expanded what we have now for shelters, instead of expansion, we had some that closed down, right?
Giving people a warm place to sleep is always awesome, especially when now it's like the winter season.
That is the biggest problem, because what is that place, right? The community advisory Advisory Committee on Tuesday will outline options. In the past, where temporary camps would be erected was a problem. Former Assistant City Manager Tina Schultz.
There are a lot of people who felt that the siting wasn't correct and perhaps they had not been brought into the conversation early enough.
Where people can legally be has been a hot topic since the city solidified a sleeping curfew on the beach when tents started popping up there. Jennifer Hodges, KCBS.
Are you worried about your privacy in this age of Siri and Alexa? CBS's Melissa Colross reports a married couple has come up with a device that could help you stop smart speakers and other internet-connected devices from listening to your every word. The development of this device began when University of Chicago computer science professor Ben Giao bought an Amazon Echo and got an unexpected reaction from his wife.
I brought it home just as a sort of a fun thing to play with. And her first reaction was, no, that's not coming in my house. And I said, well, what about work? Maybe we could leave it at the office. And even then, it was sort of a sore spot.
That began a conversation about privacy and the voice-activated devices that are becoming more and more common.
Voice interfaces are integrated into everything. It costs something like $15 to add one of these to a fridge or a toaster or whatever you can imagine. So it's really getting difficult to understand when we are not monitored by a voice interface.
Smart speakers, for example, only are supposed to record your voice and respond when given a command word, but the microphones always are on. So Giao and his wife have developed a device that you wear like a bracelet. It emits ultrasonic wave pulses that create white noise that microphones on smart speakers and other voice-activated devices can hear, but humans can't. That white noise jams the devices and drowns out the other sound. Melissa Colross, KCBS. Violations and citations haven't worked, so the city of Fairfax is now asking a court to appoint a receiver to take control of a derelict property near downtown. The home on Live Oak Avenue is being called an eyesore to the community and a threat to public safety. It was partially demolished several years ago in preparation for a remodeling project, but the permits had long expired and the house has exposed wiring, crumbling walls, and no roof. The NHC reports the property is owned by Fine Fast Real Estate in Redwood City, and 3 people have come forward saying they invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in the property and now consider it money lost. In the meantime, the property has gone into foreclosure and a trustee sale is scheduled for March 22nd. KCBS News Time, 424. Here's Brian Van Miller on Money Watch.
When a promotion is going to take more than a few extra hours at the office, I'm Brian Van Miller from Business. Almost everyone wants a promotion, and since not everyone deserves one, how do you land yourself in the right group? According to Ladders.com, there are 3 easy overlooked essentials for a new title and a few extra bucks. For example, the first thing you need is the right mindset. Your mindset is always in control. If you think you deserve something and see it as a challenge, you're more likely to dive in and work hard to get it. Plus, believing you deserve a promotion gives you that extra swagger that makes everyone else believe in you too. Next, have a conversation about the promotion. Working harder and longer seems like a good idea, but if your boss doesn't know why you're doing it, they could miss the point. Finally, have a plan in place. If you're already busy, working toward a promotion is going to put more on your plate. Don't let anything slip through the cracks. You can relax later in your corner office. Brian Van Miller, CBS News.
This portion of the News Watch sponsored by DGDG.com. Searching for a new or used car? Be happy. Visit DGDG.com.
The journey's always worth it when you come home to the right mattress from Mancini Sleep World's triple bonus sale. Visit one of our 33 locations to find the mattress that makes you go. Are you curious about who offers the best deals on top-rated Samsung, LG, and Sony TVs? The answer is surprising. It's not online, and it's not the warehouse clubs. The best deals on top-rated TVs are at Video Only. Don't believe it? Then check out the trade-in deals at Video Only. How about $500 for your old TV? Try doing that online. Before you buy that new TV, drop into Video Only. If you don't, you'll be sorry.
Steve Bitzer here for Xfinity, and if it seems like we depend more on internet access than ever before, it's true. So get the most out of it with Xfinity X5. Now there are faster download speeds on most internet tiers. Also get a smarter, more secure home network with the added protection of advanced security. And for no additional cost, you can add Xfinity Flex, a personalized streaming dashboard that puts all your favorites in one place so you can search less and watch more. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Unleash Xfinity Internet for $34.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and add a Flex 4K streaming device free of charge. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit an Xfinity store today to learn more. Offer ends March 31st. Restrictions apply. New Performance Select Internet 100 megabit customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change after term regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. XFi Advanced Security is available to Xfinity Internet customers with a compatible XFi gateway.
Do you know your ugly, cracked, stained, embarrassing driveway, patio, or walkway can actually earn you money? I'm Larry Green, CEO of System Pavers, America's #1 designer and installer of elegant outdoor living systems. The season, love your home again and turn your old hardscapes into big savings with our free demolition and instant recycling cash credit. Call System Pavers today at 888-PAVE-002 and you'll save like never before because we'll demolish and remove your old ugly concrete or asphalt for free and give you an instant recycling cash credit toward our beautiful interlocking pavers, SP turf, custom built-in barbecues, fire pits, and wonderful outdoor lighting. This could add up to hundreds, even thousands in savings, but you must call now at 888-PAVE-002. 888-PAVE-002, 888-PAVE-002, or systempavers.com.
All orders must be placed by February 29th. Project installation must commence within 60 days of purchase. Financing subject to third-party credit approval. Contractor's license 661-575.
428 at KCBS. First for traffic, an update on Berkeley now. Here's Peter Schofield.
Thank you, Susan. This is 80 westbound at Ashby. The crash has been moved from the right shoulder to the right shoulder from the left lane. And now that the fire department is there, the right lane is partially blocked. And that's what's nourishing this backup into Albany. And it's also pushing back on traffic eastbound 580, leaving Richmond from before Central Avenue. The Richmond-San Rafael Bridge, 580 westbound, that looks a lot better right now. No problems approaching the toll plaza. And traffic is at the limit across the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge into Marin County. Checking the San Mateo and Dumbarton bridges, no problems there. Peninsula traffic includes the brake lights I'm seeing all around Highway 92 and 101 in Half Moon Bay. And on the other edge of the peninsula, 280 and 101, no significant delays north or southbound between 380 and San Bruno and Woodside Road. Checking the South Bay, looks pretty good on the west side of the Silicon Valley, Highway 85, north and southbound between Mountain View and South San Jose. No delays there. Also, you can drive on 101 through San Jose as it is 280 and 880. And no significant delays in the Coyote Valley on 101, that stretch of 101 between South San Jose and Gilroy. If you're looking at Highway 17 northbound in Los Gatos, here's some slow traffic for you between Highway 9 and Lark. Your next traffic update at 4:38 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Oh, we do have some clouds tonight with lows in the 30s and 40s. Should be a sunny holiday tomorrow, 60s and 70s for our highs. Traffic and weather together on KCBS.
The Golden Gate Bridge, sourdough bread, cable cars to the stars. These are things that I love and make me dream of San Francisco. But I also love my McCroskey mattress, a family-run business since 1899. This February, McCroskey wants to shower some amore on you by offering $600 in savings on any side-adjustable bed or up to 36 months interest-free financing. Guest choice. Enjoy the best sleep of your life. Love yourself and your Valentine with a life-changing McCroskey mattress. For more, visit McCroskeySF.com.
They walked in with this giant hose thing and this weird-looking mask.
I could not tolerate the mask. Clear and simple. CPAP works for some people, but not everyone. That's why there's Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside your body with just the click of a remote. That's right, a button. If you're struggling with CPAP, visit InspireSleep.com. Inspire. Sleep apnea innovation. No mask, no hose, just sleep.
Testimonials are general and typical. Results may vary. Talk to your doctor to see if Inspire is right for you. Review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.
Stop by the cops. I'm attorney Darren Kavanoki from 1-800-NO-COPS. If the cops go on and you've got only one call to make, you better make it count. 1-800-NO-COPS, the leader in criminal defense. Because no one looks good in handcuffs, unless you're into that sort of thing. 1-800-NO-COPS.
News that matters to you. Around the Bay, around the world, around the clock. All News 106.9 and AM 740. KCBS.
It's Sunday, February 16th, 2020. Coming up on KCBS, hundreds of Americans are heading to a quarantine in the Bay Area and Texas from a quarantine cruise ship in Japan.
CBS News updates, heading home. Some of the Americans quarantined on a cruise ship in Japan because of that new virus from China are flying back to the States, and another quarantine. Cheryl Molesky was one of those who was stuck on board.
We have been in this room on the Diamond Princess for the last 27 days. For the last 12 days, we have not stepped foot out of this door into the hallway.
Dr. Anthony Fauci with the National Institutes of Health tells CBS's Face the Nation the World Health Organization is monitoring the epidemic.
Technically speaking, the WHO wouldn't be calling this a global pandemic, but it certainly is on the verge of that happening reasonably soon unless containment is more successful than it is right now.
The death toll from China's new coronavirus epidemic jumped past 1,700 after 100 more people died in hard-hit Hubei province. CBS News Update. I'm Sam Litzinger.
KCBS News Time 4:32. That flight chartered by the U.S. government is expected to touch down at Travis Air Force Base in Fairfield this evening. The plane is carrying Americans who had been quarantined aboard the cruise ship docked off of Japan because of concerns over the coronavirus. KCBS's Peter Finch reports one Sacramento couple aboard that ship, though, decided not to catch the flight home.
Sacramento attorney Matt Smith and his wife have all kinds of issues with the way the State Department wanted to fly them home. They'd have to ride the bus to the airport with passengers who hadn't been tested. They don't know if they'd be quarantined at Travis or would have to continue on to Lackland Air Force Base in Texas. And most of all, they'd have to start a new 14-day quarantine when they've already been quarantined 12 days on the boat, and that's due to end Wednesday. Bottom line, says Matt Smith,
we would rather just get off here and stay in Japan until such time as the U.S. sees fit to let us come home, rather than face the circumstances that this supposed rescue is being conducted under.
Peter Finch, KCBS.
The calls are growing louder for the Attorney General, William Barr, to step down. Hundreds of former federal prosecutors and Justice Department officials have joined at least 9 U.S. senators in suggesting that Barr's political interference is an automatic disqualifier. On CBS's Face the Nation, Republican Senator John Kennedy says he takes Barr at his word that the president has not tried to influence him in a criminal case.
He's mature, he's serious, he exercises power fairly and intelligently. He's cursed with a rational mind, and he's tough as a boot. And he has given the president his advice, his best advice, and I hope that President Trump will accept it.
Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer of New York has a different perspective.
The sentence that was given to Roger Stone fit into the guidelines. He did a lot of serious crimes, and they fit into the guidelines. They should not be changed.
Mississippi is bracing for potential catastrophic flooding. The Pearl River is expected to crest at 38 feet in the morning. CBS News correspondent Meg Oliver with more.
The Pearl River is threatening to burst its banks, causing widespread flooding.
It will be days before we are out of the woods and the waters start to recede. This is a precarious situation that could turn at any moment.
Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves declared a state of emergency Saturday, urging people who live around the capital, Jackson, to follow mandatory evacuations. With some 10 inches of rain falling in the last week, residents spent days preparing, packing sandbags, and their cars leaving for higher ground.
The music legends are coming together for a bushfire benefit concert in Australia. Over 70,000 people are expected to turn out in Sydney to see Queen, Alice Cooper, Olivia Newton-John, and more. The country has been battling hundreds of fires since September, with nearly 30 million acres burned and approximately 1 billion native animals killed.
Music heals and music brings people together, and this really is Australia coming together. And the feeling that I get, this is the spirit of Australia right here, and it's emanating right out around the country to everybody watching and everybody who's donated. It makes you feel proud to be an Australian.
Incredible. Amazing that everyone could come and be here today.
But the real superstars of this show are down here enjoying it. Some of the volunteers who gave everything to the people and country they love.
It's absolutely phenomenal. The turnout's been amazing. Can't thank everyone enough.
And that is Network 10 correspondent Ali Donaldson reporting from Sydney. The 22nd Annual Spam Festival kicks off today in Isleton along the Delta. KCBS's Jeffrey Shaw reports from the Spamtastic event.
They came from all over to eat Spam, celebrate Spam, Spam a lot. Jason Wells drove here from Georgia. What is it about Spam that you like?
Probably nothing. I don't know. I haven't eaten it in over 30 years, so it's something to do.